Well, Donald Trump won't stop throwing shade on Ron DeSantis. The former president is clearly feeling the competition as he has continued to call out Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. These two are the two top contenders for the Republican nomination for the 2024 presidential election. In most polls, respondents continue to pick them as the favourite to represent the Republican Party in 2 years' time. Neither of them have announced their plans to run for the White House. In fact, Ron DeSantis is literally in the midst of a re-election campaign to stay in his governorship for another 4 years. But that hasn't stopped Donald Trump from threatening him if he does run, despite the fact that they are meant to be on the same team. This somewhat of a one-sided feud, which saw Trump refer to DeSantis as DeSanctimonious, a reaction to the governor's new ad. Within the ad, it said, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, I need a protector, so God made a fighter. This could have been used as an attempt to lure in more Christian voters, as we know a lot of conservatives are religious. In the past, Donald Trump has praised DeSantis, even teasing him as a potential ticket mate for 2024. And of course, the former president really does take credit for DeSantis' popularity, claiming that his 2018 endorsement of him won him the governorship. He spoke about that with News Nation today, saying Ron DeSantis could have been a little more gracious. Ron is a person I've always had a decent relationship with, but when I endorsed him, he was gone. He was not going to be able to even be a factor in the race, and as soon as I endorsed him, within moments the race was over. I got him the nomination. He didn't get it, I got it, because the minute I made that endorsement, he got it. I thought that he could have been more gracious, but that's up to him. But with the midterms on today and the counting of votes underway, Donald Trump isn't exactly staying out of the limelight. In fact, he's been busy making comments about the Republican governor, denying that there is a rift but weighing in on 2024. He told Fox News Digital, I don't know if he is running. I think if he runs, he could hurt himself very badly. I really believe he could hurt himself badly. I think he would be making a mistake. I think the base would not like it. I don't think it would be good for the party. Any of that stuff is not good. You have other people that possibly will run, I guess. I don't know if he runs. If he runs, he runs. I would tell you things about him that won't be very flattering. I know more about him than anybody, other than perhaps his wife. Tense times for these two heavy hitters in the Republican Party, it would seem. And then Donald Trump's lawyer, Alina Habba, got involved, telling DeSantis to stay in Florida. I think I like what DeSantis is doing in Florida, but he needs to stay in Florida. DeSantis is DeSantis because of Trump. Ron DeSantis has tried hard not to discuss White House ambitions publicly. That's because it wouldn't be a good look for him to be asking Florida residents to put their faith in him and vote for him for another 4 years, but then turn around not long after and say, sorry, I'm switching to federal politics. He still could do that, but for right now, he seems to be focused on winning his state election. Trump, on the other hand, is teasing a potential return to the White House. On the eve of the midterm elections, Trump told his supporters he had an announcement coming. I'm going to be making a very big announcement on Tuesday, November 15 at Mar-a-Lago, Florida. We want nothing to distract from the importance of tomorrow.